Hey, what's up, my Tom fans? Hey, so today I'm coming at you with another reaction. This one is going to be called I Wish. This came out of the comments section, and with that being said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Here we go. I can already see that this might be a tearjerker just because she looks like she is crying. So let's take a look.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
No. No. Why would you wish that you're something... Oh. It's gonna be one of those. Gonna be one of those tearjerkers. So, I wish I wasn't fat. I wish I wasn't gay. I wish I wasn't black. I wish I wasn't brave. I wish every day I didn't have to feel like I would do drugs. I wish I was something I was not. I mean, I can tell you firsthand. I mean, I remember what it was like to get bullied about my weight. Yeah, I'm bigger. Even when I swam 6 days a week, I was still fat. I know I'm fat. But that's rough. That's rough. The self-confidence part of battling your own inner thoughts, the self-confidence part is the part that's missing usually. Man, that's rough.
Doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I
man.
could help. I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom MacDonald. I'd be just like him.
Aww. The little kid, I wish I was like Tom MacDonald, like to be just like him. That had to have been such a compliment to Tom. Like the little kid, you have this music that completely changes lives, and you are an inspiration to people, Tom. If you're watching this, you're an inspiration. Absolute inspiration.
I'd be just like him.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious, and I wish I could fast forward, and I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer, and I wish the days were shorter, and I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy.
Man, how many times a day do we say I wish? I wish that I didn't struggle with this. I wish I didn't struggle with that. I can tell you that even this month, I said those words. I wish I didn't have to deal with this. I wish I didn't have medical problems. I wish I didn't have, this extra weight holding me down. And the thing is, like, people think that just because someone's fat, that it means that they don't take care of themselves or whatever the case. Maybe they got medical issues. Maybe they literally have something that's stopping them from getting around. For me, I know I'm struggling to walk. I've been struggling to walk now for almost 3 weeks. And it's like, it's a big deal. How am I supposed to go to the gym? I even got to let go of a job of mine because I couldn't walk. Like, it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes whenever it wants to. And it's done that for the last 20 years. So it's like, you have a big old long period of time that goes by where you're just like, okay, this is great. I'm not struggling. I'm doing really well. I'm going to act like I don't have this issue because I just want to live a normal life. And I know I'm not alone when I say that either. I'm not alone when I say that, some of the struggles, the most common struggles that we have as humans, we usually say, I wish I didn't have to deal with this. I wish, that in the beginning it said, there was one person who said, I wish I wasn't fat, I wish I wasn't gay. As a pastor, I will tell you that I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong. I think that you are beautiful for who you are. And I know I'll probably get hateful comments like, how can you say that, blah, 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 because I'd rather love somebody. Because I'd rather err on the side of loving someone for who they are than trying to force something that isn't going to work. That isn't going to work. Slapping someone upside the head with a Bible ain't going to work. Just like bullying a person who's overweight isn't going to work. How do I know? Because I was on the receiving end of bullying. And all it did was make me worse. All it did was make me more depressed. And then you see people who go off the deep end nowadays because they got bullied. Because nobody stood up for them. You have the power to do more than you think. Your words are powerful. Just saying.
Crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before all of the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different, I was happy, I was calmer, I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine. I'd step into that portal and be gone.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh la la.
I wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it.
Oh! Hey, I know what that is. That's the DeLorean. He wants to go back in time. Man, if only we could go back in time, right? If only we could go back and fix that time in high school where we made that decision that changed the course of our life. If only we could go back and have a little more time with the people that we love. If only we can go back and take back those hurtful things we once said to somebody. If only we could go back to feeling like we were on top of the world before we lost it all. If only we could go back to the time where, things were radically different. Sometimes going back isn't the right answer. Sometimes we move forward and our life looks completely different, and that chapter in our life is closed for a reason. I know for me, I believe that God uses all things for those who believe in Him, who trust in Him. He uses my medical conditions. If it wasn't for my medical conditions, I wouldn't have ran into a man that needed prayer in the middle of a grocery store. They didn't have one of those little electric buggies, and I was super depressed about that. So I ended up having to push a cart around and, 9 out of 10 level pain on the brink of crying in the middle of the grocery store because I struggle to walk, I struggle to stand up, I struggle to walk, and yet this man rounds around the corner and he just randomly stops and starts talking to me. He's in his 70s. He tells me his name, shares his life story, and then I looked at him and I instantly thought, okay, Lord, is this the person who I was supposed to talk to? Is this the person who I'm supposed to show love to? And next thing you know, I'm praying for this man in the middle of a grocery store, a packed grocery store. And it was so incredible to see God move through that, to see what He could do with someone who's broken, just by listening to what He's saying. Go do my work. You don't always have to wish that something goes away, but you can find the positive in it. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it sucks not being able to get up. Sometimes it sucks knowing that I lost my job. Sometimes it sucks knowing that, either X, Y, or Z happens. But I know that everything happens for a reason. It sucks when we lose somebody. It sucks when we go through addiction. It sucks. But we're going to end up being somewhere where we're going to have the ability or the opportunity to really speak into someone's life. To really, truly speak into someone's life. And that day is going to be incredible. And when it comes, it's going to blindside you. And you're going to realize after the fact that was what I was talking about. That one day that makes you not want to say I wish ever again.
I'd be buried, used to live like I was ready for it. Always in a hurry, now I'm worried. All my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30 and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 or 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty. Now the Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister and a Christmas.
Yep, so he's talking about his life. He's talking about the addiction issues that he had even from when he was a kid. And this song here earlier, he said he wished that he wasn't sober. I mean, I'm glad he's sober. I'm glad that he's doing so well. But I know that those thoughts are very real thoughts. When we have these things that we're dealing with, sometimes we want to numb the pain. So I get it. It starts with saying I wish, and then next thing you know, you're getting high again. You don't have to get high to get through it.
My mother and my father and my sister and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it. I'm a rapper like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell. I'd call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom, and would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen. I'ma jump.
Oh my gosh.
Wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they come growing my yard. Hey, ooh la la. I wish we were kids again. Before everything was on Instagram. Ayo, things were so simple then.
Yeah.
Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back.
Things were simpler back then. Things were so much simpler. I mean, I remember when I first started high school and there was, flip phones. There was no Instagram. There was no, I think Facebook was first starting to come out, but there was none of this. There was AI and stuff, but there wasn't any of the, not accessible to us. I mean, we had MySpace, and MySpace was... It was MySpace, I know some people still use it, MySpace, for, like, music stuff, but for the most part, I mean, aside from that, we didn't really have much, and things were just simpler. They were easier to talk to people, easier to get to know people. You just go up to people and you actually have a conversation with somebody. You actually had to send a letter in order, if you wanted to have something in writing. Yeah, you could use, Hotmail or AOL, something like that. But sometimes when you move forward, you're leaving not only the bad memories behind, but you do actually leave, the good memories, the ones you can think about. And like Tom is displaying here, he seems to be that he's got a lot of really good memories. You have a lot of really good memories, and oftentimes the bad stuff snuffs out the good stuff, and it makes it so that way it's almost intolerable to think about the good stuff that was in the past. But it's still there. That good stuff is still there. Just gotta dig deep for it.
Back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo, wished I was big like.
When the floor was lava, oh man, I remember that game. I fell one too many times playing that game.
Then, never thought I'd wanna be a kid again. I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they come growing my yard. Hey, ooh la la, I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh la la, I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they come growing my yard. Hey, ooh la la.
Dang. Man, guys, Tom is just so good at what he does. He's really, really good at what he does. So, do me a favor, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Give me the next one that you guys think I should do by Tom down in the comments. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys next time. Take care, Hog Fam.